I was just wandering by the river. When I saw spicy strips, I grabbed it. No one can refuse the temptation of a super spicy strip. I'm no exception. What's more, it's my favorite color. This kind of spicy strip is irresistible. In the Amazon rainforest, this giant spicy strip can grow up to 6 meters at most. It's killing. There are almost no natural enemies. Even if you just get close to it, it will make people angry. But for me, its meat is silky and delicious. It can fill my hungry stomach for several days. When I was about to hide, a scream scared me. The spicy strips fell into the river and disappeared in an instant. I was so angry. I wanted to see which old man ruined my good deeds. It turned out to be the old man on the other side of the river, called Capybara. Although bad people have good deeds, I decided to teach them a lesson and fill my stomach by the way. I've never had a night's sleep when I'm angry. Because I'm angry on the spot. These capybaras are the largest carnivorous animals in the world. They can weigh up to 60 kilograms. Their size is just enough for me to eat a meal. As the best swimmer in the big cat, I can swim in the water for 2 minutes at a time. I secretly touched the capybara with the cover of the water. The guy seemed to be unconscious and was eating the capybara with all his heart. I lowered my body, tightened my muscles, and was ready to launch a fatal blow. But the capybara was very alert. It swam in the water. I stood in the water and couldn't figure out what was going on. I was hiding very well, but suddenly, a capybara swam in the water and disappeared. I'm sure it must have exposed my whereabouts. This is the paradise where I was killed before. Under the muddy water, there are countless huge capybaras. They are all cruel. I could only drag my hungry body back to the shore. I was hungry for several days, and my legs and feet began to become weak. Hunger made me angry. The angrier I was, the more restless I was. When I saw the big-mouthed capybara, I was angry again. Although the bad guys are good, they are strong. I decided to teach him a lesson and fill my stomach by the way. I have never been angry overnight, because if I have a grudge, I report it on the spot. Either starve to death or kill it. I slipped into the water silently and approached it slowly with the help of the current. I was still found by it. It immediately ran away from the water and learned its lesson. This time, I was not impatient and searched patiently in the water. Under the water near the shore, I found it. When I was one step away from it, I used all my strength to pierce its skull with a fierce musical instrument. I knew only by biting through the skull could I win. This big-mouthed capybara was struggling in the water and tried to get rid of me. Its power was beyond imagination. I held it tightly with my forearms and bit its weakest back head and never let it go. In the end, its struggle was getting weaker and finally stopped. When I dragged this huge prey ashore, my grudge was broken and I was relieved. Besides, this huge body was enough for me to eat for several days. My voice of revenge has always been revenge on the spot and never overnight.